Thank you for your patience as we did the set change. We are going to begin the second half with the Symphonic Band. But before we do that, I would like to acknowledge this district is full of incredible teachers who have worked really hard with these students. And we're going to acknowledge a couple of things. In the concert band and in the symphonic band, there are many students that tried out for All-State and made that. And I would like those students, if you made All-State this year, please take a stand so we can recognize that now. Throughout the state, but this area, this district, has just wonderful teaching going on. So if you are a band director who has done many, many hours of teaching with these students, can you please stand up so we can recognize you now? Keep it long after they did that wonderful tuning sequence. But I do also want to recognize that the host of the evening, who has been awesome year in and year out to always host this event, and they are terrific as far as their students also making sure that they help out throughout the weekend. So can we recognize Dr. Bradley Kiesler and his students at Great Crossing? Person is very modest, so I'm not going to read her entire bio, but I will give you a short snippet of it. Dr. Rebecca Daniel is currently the Director of Bands and Assistant Professor of Music at Eastern Kentucky University. This is her third year. Prior to this, she was a visiting director at the University of Utah, and also she was the conductor of Ithaca College Wind Ensemble. The biggest thing here is that she has been incredible as far as an impact on our state. She has already taken the EKU Wind Ensemble and performed at KMEA, and for every director that was there, we were stunned because we have listened to EKU for many, many years, those of us who have grown up in this state, and it was unlike anything before, and honestly just on par or better than the other top universities in the state. And so we know that she is an incredible teacher, and she's been in many of their band rooms and is very kid-friendly. And so we were excited to bring her in this year to guest conduct. So without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Daniel to the stage.
evening, everyone. Shall we show them how it's done? Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Dr. Daniel.
On stage now is the District 7, KVA District 7 High School Symphonic Band. One more round of applause for their first performance. The piece that we just performed is titled Luminescence by David Biedenbender, and before that we played a Bach chorale titled Break Forth, O Beauteous Light, in which David Biedenbender took fragments from that chorale and from that work and pieced it into the piece that you just heard, Luminescence. And so he sort of took Bachian fragments, if you will, and modernized it with contemporary harmonies, of course, very colorful sounds, and it's a really, really fine piece and one of my favorites by him. David Biedenbender is on the composition faculty at Michigan State University and is just writing terrific, terrific music now for some of the major orchestras in our country, and also, thankfully for us, for the wind band as well. Our next piece on the program is by an early 20th century composer, Florence Price, who wrote many orchestral works and chamber pieces, as well as pieces for organ. And so this piece is titled Adoration, and it was originally written by her for the organ. And a guy by the name of Sheldon Williams, who's one of the band directors at West Virginia University, took that organ piece and expanded it into a wind band piece. And it's been a terrific musical challenge for us, and it gives us the opportunity to kind of explore some keys that we may not often see in band as well. So without further ado, this is Adoration by Florence Price. Lawrence Price wrote some very powerful music. Our next piece on the program is a piece called Love and Nature by Gayla Flagello. And we're going to perform the third movement of that work titled Slow Burn. This is a new piece that she just wrote in 2024. And it was spearheaded, the consortium was spearheaded at the University of Illinois. And so the director of bands, one of the associate director of bands at University of Illinois essentially built the consortium and the group of programs and individual donors that would come together and pay Gayla Flagello to write this piece. She says, the composer talks about the third movement in this way. It's just a very short excerpt. The third and final movement, Slow Burn, explores both versions of the titular literary trope, romantic and anger-fueled, through the arboraceous lens of controlled fire, an originally indigenous practice that mitigates the drought-driven effects of climate change. Slow Burn foregrounds bright and wooden sounds to pay homage to our forests and the necessity of ecological restoration. And she provides in the score further reading, and she says, the following books, photographs, and collections inform the writing of Love and Nature. And she gives the following three for the third movement: Braiding Sweetgrass, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teachings of Plants by Robin Wall Kimmerer, and The Overstory by Richard Powers, and If the World Becomes So Bright by Keith Taylor. We hope you enjoy the third movement of Gayla Flagello's Love and Nature. we perform our last selection, I just want to offer my gratitude to the students on stage. They've been working hard, and they've been phenomenal sports, and we've put together this program, in like less than a day or so of rehearsals total. And so could you please show your support by giving them one more round of applause? Also, same is true for the students in the awesome concert band under the direction of Miss Melissa Gustafson-Hines. Bravo, everybody, bravo. I also want to thank our coordinator of this event, who has been running around and making sure that logistics are in order and that food is picked up and that the clinicians have what we need, and she's been very hospitable and very communicative. Can we please thank Miss Brittany Froge? I also want to thank the high school band directors here in the auditorium, and our high school band directors work really, really hard. They put in so much time, and of course during marching band season, but also in the spring. And the great work that you hear coming from the individuals on stage, and you saw all of the all-state students stand up, is very much a product of their work. And it also is a product of the middle school band directors that poured into them as well, and also the general music teachers at the elementary school level as well. And so if you are a music educator here tonight, will you please stand and let us recognize you, please? I was telling the students last night that what we do in ensemble playing is kind of like counterculture to what society enables us to do, which is kind of just be content in solitude and be content with sort of being alone in a room and scrolling on our phones for hours on hours, and that might be fun and provide some gratification for a little while, but it's definitely not sustainable. And engaging in social activities such as ensemble playing and coming together and collaboratively making music and being a part of creating something bigger than ourselves is really, really, really important. And I would just reiterate how important music education is, how important the fine arts are, and I feel really lucky to be here and to get to know all of the music educators in this district. And it's been a real treat for me. So thank you to the ensemble, and thank you everyone for having me. One shameless plug here. I'll keep it very brief. Put my director of bands at EKU hat on for a second. We host an annual honor band at EKU. It's coming up February 19th through the 21st. And some of these students have already been sent in on nomination spreadsheets. But nominations are actually due today by the end of the day. But if there's a student out there who wants to come and join us in February on the Campus Beautiful in Richmond, and your band director wants to send in your name on a nomination spreadsheet, I will definitely accept those through Monday. So give it a thought and come join us, 1 Eastern. Our last piece on the program is Well, it's a Sousa march. I had to. Thank you, everybody.